Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Are you ready to begin the new session this week? Hopefully. So this week we will have two things. One is, can you hear me? Yeah. One is to do something called the career construction interview, which is to identify your life themes through questions. So how many of you were in week 1 and did the strength finding interview? Raise your hand. Not many? Yeah, we did do you remember we did an interview and I shared my story and you also identified my values, strength, and attitudes. And you also interviewed your peer and identified your strength also. Remember that? It'll be a bit similar, but there are maybe about seven structured questions, and by answering to those questions, you will be able to identify life themes. And there have been a lot of studies related to career construction review, and this technique is one of the most favorable or preferred ones among career counselors. Although I'm not, I cannot call myself as a career counselor. I'm a career educator, and I also teach this technique to career practitioners as well. And this is something I also have been using over the last maybe 15 years or so. And many college students have done it, and they identify their life themes. So this is a kind of prep for you to identify a one sentence mission statement, which will be done next week. So on Tuesday next week, you will identify your values, and also based on those and some other activities, you will be able to identify your one sentence mission statement. So that's the game plan till next Tuesday. But the due date for the submission of this interview is this Sunday, so February 8th. And my goal is for me to demonstrate how to do this so that you can learn about it. And then on Thursday, with your partner, hopefully within your team. And if you cannot find your partner, you can partner with another team, another one from another team. That's also a possibility. But yeah, and for that interview, I will give you some time on Thursday. And your work for the assignment submission is to summarize or record what you've done, like what you've shared to your partner, and then also identify themes and share a reflection in the workbook.
Is this something that will record, or is it like?
Yeah, you will. No, you will not record. Recording, it means recording the idea or the content. Yeah, in the workbook. So for your convenience, I can share a worksheet with you, but that's the same sheet or the content as in the workbook. So the reason that I'm thinking about sharing a worksheet and as a separate file is for you to use that worksheet for the interview. And in the workbook, although you are the interviewer, you are not summarizing your interviewee stories. You are summarizing your own stories in your workbook so that the entire workbook will be about you, your stories and your life themes, mission, and your plans and so on. Do you understand? So, yeah, one thing that I need to figure out is how to make it happen. In the past, I distributed the paper copy of the worksheet. But one challenge was that in this age, especially using AI, it would be best for you to actually type some of the content regarding yourself. So um, uh, I'm leaning more towards with you using your laptop and type some of the important aspects. So, but I'm curious, how many of you have a laptop? We will not do it today. I will just demonstrate it today. But yeah, okay. Can you bring your laptop next time on Thursday, so that maybe you can give your laptop to your partner, the interviewer, so that the interviewer can type in what you share. Or another way maybe to record, but it will be difficult to record it here because it's crowded and it will capture other voices. So maybe typing might be better. And or you can open the worksheet, standalone worksheet, work on it, and then send the worksheet to your partner so that the partner will complete the typing and reflection and things like this. So what do you think? It seems a bit complicated, but at the end of the day, you will need to submit your stories, your interpretation onto Canvas in your workbook. Any concerns? Is it too complicated, or can you follow it? Okay, sounds good. So that's one major thing that would for the individual side, and another one on the team side is to narrow down your project. So that will be my goal for this week. So let's have some time for you to narrow down the team project. So you have a preliminary idea you've developed last week, but today and maybe Thursday, let's fix those ideas. So the goal from each team, for each team, should be to have my confirmation about your team project this week, so that next week, as for the team project, there is also a deadline for you to complete steps. I think 1 and 2, up to steps 1 and 2, using the team worksheet. All right, so that's coming up. Let's see. So before maybe because we actually started working on the team project last week, let's make a little bit of progress on the team project side, and then I will do the demonstration for the career construction interview. So I want you to open the yeah, action learning team template. So in order to know what's ahead of you first, so you've done step one, but this tentative title and project goals are left. So this is something that we will need to do this week. And then, yeah, step one should be done, like 1 and 2 should be done by next week. There is a deadline indicated in Canvas. So as for in terms of worksheet, this sheet or this type processes are actually used in the industry. So you are having a first-hand experience using what industry people follow. So here I want you to follow the directions, and your project will involve collect some data before you make any decision regarding what to do. It can be in the form of survey or interviews, and also it should be about creating something or solving a certain problems, adding value to the community. And it is important for you to know who the audience is, all right, and take the perspective of the audience. So I encourage you to create a so-called empathy map. It is to think about what your potential customers or the audience would see, hear, experience, do, and say, trying to be them, those clients or the audience, and also to identify or feel their pain, and also the gains or benefits that you will be providing to them. Here, there is a concept called backlog. This is basically to create plans. So it's to list up tasks related to solve the problem. And this is about, this is a technical term, sprint planning. These terms are used in something called Scrum process. So Scrum is a process that Agile approach uses in the industry. So if you are not sure what this means, you can Google, or if you maybe copy and paste this into AI, they will tell you what to do. But those content that you will develop and put in should be original to your ideas, what your team will decide. And for there are forms to fill out. So here in the description section, I want you to replace this content to what you've developed. So background for theme selection, theme means your topic, your project, and current issue, what's going on around it, and cause of the problem, and affected departments for personnel. Or so you can translate this into the college setting and relevant data, if any, and comparisons with competitors in the industry setting. We always explore competitors, what competitors are doing, and try to make ours unique and create empathy maps. So I'm giving you an example here. Yeah, you can click on it. And this, if you click on it, you will see how it looks like. And then once you have gone through this process, then yeah, you can finalize what your theme or topic is, and your team name, team member list. This is supposed to be a table, so but I don't know. Yeah, it should be a table. And for in terms of sponsor, I will be the sponsor for now, unless you find another person. For example, one of the teams last year worked with admissions department, and yeah, I'm not sure whether they are the sponsor, but they gave some directions to those teams, and the TikTok channel for them existed for that function. So someone outside of this class could be a sponsor, but by default for now, let's make me as a sponsor for your project. The role of a sponsor is to give you directions and give approvals and so on. And the desired results. And here, okay, this part is important. To This is like creating research questions for your project or research project. So instead of just thinking about what should be done and lay out tasks or list of things to be done, I want you to think about questions that can help you solve problems. So let's see. Can you give me an example of a topic that you are exploring? Let's go from there. Yeah, can you give me an example? What's your team's potential topic? Any volunteer? I was going to write it down, but let me open a new document and then type. Yeah. Any team? What's the potential topic that you are thinking of?
I'm going to sort of like a roadmap for most of the students to sort of show them like let them understand all the different parts about Pennsylvania and sort of like big things that they need to know in order to help
Okay.
success.
Okay, just a moment. So, roadmap creating. Refreshments. Okay, so you will create a roadmap, and what will be the format of the roadmap? Do you know? Have you thought about it? Okay. Yeah, whenever student speaks, maybe they need my microphone. But yeah, anyway. Okay, pamphlet and posters, and it can be a electronic document or I don't know, web page. I don't know.
Or
Think about it,
physical
right? So,
also.
okay, so our goal is to create a roadmap in different forms. So one thing that they probably, in order to make it successful, one thing that they need to figure out would be, for example, something like this. So, and what questions would be helpful for them to complete this project successfully? Other ideas?
Maybe they can interview freshmen or something for to see what things they would have liked to have or known
Right. Yeah.
before
Instead
starting.
of starting from nowhere, like guessing, right? So just a moment. Okay, so once you have answers, then Q2, the answering to Q2 might be a bit easier, right? So great. So can you think of anything else? So I encourage you to come up with at least three questions. One thing to keep in mind is that I want you to track the impact that you are making. So can you come up with any questions regarding maximizing the impact or tracking the impact? Any thoughts? Something like that. So I'm just giving you an example, and you may have a list of questions, and you probably need to go through a brainstorming process and filter those questions and find out most impactful ones, and then fix those. So once you're done, you can put down those. So you can say. Questions, those three questions here, and describe what this team intend to do, and relation to the team to creating a hopeful community. Maybe the overall theme would be to create a hopeful community at Penn State, looking at considering Penn State as a community, and expected performance of the solution. So this part is important. So this is a bit this looks a bit complicated, but I want you to decide results, short-term results within 3 months, quantitatively, qualitatively, and midterm, and so on. So think about the impact that you will be making through your project, and also write down the alignment of the project with the course objective, and alignment with the vision of the course. And here, put down the results of sponsor approval. And backlog creation is that once you have gotten to this point, I want you to reflect on what you've done, but probably you will have some follow-up tasks to do at this point. And step 2 is to collect information. So the question that we developed here already has this component. So you can be a bit more concrete about how you will collect and analyze the information for your problem solving. So here I want you to fill this part out. So the due date for this one is, let's see. Yeah, there is no TikTok this week, I think. Yeah, team project ideas. Yeah, let's take a look at the syllabus. Yeah, here, yeah. February 13th is the due date for the for step 1. So what day is February 13th? I think it's is it Friday? Okay, Friday. So Friday is the due. And team project identification, I think the due date is Thursday, because it's a bit simpler, far simpler than completing step 1. So that would be our goal. So I will give you maybe about 15 minutes to each team to discuss your team project, considering the worksheet and considering the fact that we want something impactful and something that can take over 2-month period, at least 2-month period, right? So I will, yeah, I would like you to have a team discussion, and the goal should be also to get my confirmation. So have the discussion with your team members till 3:45, and then let's see, I will open it. Yeah, here. Yeah, click on the team project sign up sheet, and then yeah, once you feel that you are highly firm and you are clear, please see me. You can come to the front and then get my confirmation. Sounds good? All right, let's have the time. Yeah, only complete this part only after getting my confirmation, right? So yeah, don't work on it, and try to strengthen this further. And then after, once you got my confirmation, yeah, you can fill this part out.
I'm here to get your confirmation.
Yeah. Which team are you?
We're team 14,
14. Okay.
and then we were gonna do like either like a platform or like a website with like videos showing like generic things about Penn State. So like tips and tricks for students, like oh you're trying to get to class faster, or maybe do this, like make a video about it, or like study spots around campus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be the platform?
Let me get talk with my team about that real
Right.
quick, because we just have to choose like what we're actually gonna do, either a website or like videos. So
Yeah. Think about we have some existing accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So using those might be helpful, but keep it as an option.
Okay.
So there is if you go to TikTok account, and
Yeah.
you can check, you can put WFED.
Yeah.
And there will be WFED, something like that. And that's general kind of videos that are about Penn State in general.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that would fit, but
Yeah.
if you feel that you can use existing websites,
Okay.
then you can do so.
Okay.
Sweet. Also, another one, maybe you may want to also use Workforce at 119 TikTok account.
Okay.
That way, you can use existing ones. We build like an audience base.
Yeah.
So that's another thing you can consider.
Okay.
I mean, the topics in general, like tips, tricks. This is maybe about Penn State, but if you can also
Like Penn State, like live. So, like if you were to be a student here, like what would like go on? So like it's more focused on.
Like the topic would be about maybe career success or success in the I don't know, campus
Okay.
life, something
Yeah.
like that.
Campus. Yeah. We were
So
thinking
that it
campus
can
life.
be related to this course topic, right?
Okay.
So if that works. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
once if you team members buy into it, then you can
All right.
mention it.
All right. Sweet. All right. Thank you.
We were thinking about an app for
Which
time
one are you?
management skills.
Yeah.
We're 15. We don't have it yet
Okay.
in there,
Oh,
but I was just wondering,
Time management.
yeah, like just about
keeping up with assignments and like tips and tricks that could help someone improve upon those skills? Or would we have to create the app, or could we create like a pamphlet describing what we would think about doing, or like a spreadsheet and have it like, because that's where I'm a little bit stuck.
How about creating a GPT?
GPT.
Yeah, creating a GPT now these days is very helpful, and also you can keep track of the number of users or at ChatGPT. Have you used creating? You've used ChatGPT, but you can also
you on your phone looking at
you
this?
can
Sorry,
create
no.
Individual.
Let me show you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
create
accuse you of
a-
anything. It came out. So, I'm so sorry.
I'll just
Oh.
you. It will take some time. So if you go to the left hand side menu, I cannot log in, I guess. You will see GPT.
Okay.
And you can create your own custom GPT. And you can maybe create a time management for college students.
Okay.
GPT. Yeah. And then you can constantly update your GPT and check the level of users.
Okay.
And then somehow you can advertise it through different media. So because getting it to be used by people is important. So I think about.
So would we be approved for that?
Time management GPT maybe. Time management.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Hi. We're the roadmap group with group 10.
Group 10. Okay, roadmap. Oh, yeah.
So we wanted to talk about different things like just like things around campus, like different study spots or resources, and just like letting people know from other students who have gone through it.
So I guess you probably need multiple media, meaning maybe there may need to be some sort of guidebook, and then you need to make it known to students. Somehow there needs to be some publicity element. So
I think the Instagram would be good for that.
Instagram, yeah.
We were also thinking of like reaching out to like the residence assistants, like for the residence halls. I think that'd be the easiest way to reach them, and it could be like a digital format that can be printed out as well, and put up like around the freshman areas.
You can probably link, like if we had to make a guidebook or something, you can probably link it in the Instagram.
And one thing to think about is maybe to use on this Instagram account so that you can provide those content and our Instagram personalize.
Yeah, that'd be better than creating one from scratch.
Yeah. Roadmap. But one worry is that roadmap might be too static. So I gave an idea to another team. Maybe that roadmap could be in a GPT format. Yeah, so it's easy to create a GPT. So it'll be a good experience for you. And because once you have a document, then you can lead people to go to the GPT and share, I'm stuck here and what should I do? And based on the information provided by GPT, directions, they will guide them. How about that?
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Great.
Yeah, so type that in.
Great. Thank you.
Template. Cool. So I'm thinking it shouldn't just be for food, like for the sake of enjoying food. But as you mentioned, best fuels. So
Yeah, like with like health.
healthy. So maybe people are busy, right? So time saving feature or healthy also sometimes you need to relax. And anyway, so suggest you come up with some important criteria and then rate those and also advertise it on your own way, in your own way.
Like allergies Friday.
Oh, it could be, yeah, it could be. So, but pamphlet, I don't know, pamphlet seems a bit too static. So that would be that would be kind of a barrier, or I think about the mean. So I don't be stuck or don't just stick to a pamphlet idea. There may be some many other ideas while keeping the food idea.
Okay. 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 So like, what would be like what could be used other
So
than a
topic would
pamphlet?
be you can that would be maybe one of your questions
Okay.
to discover, like, to explore.
Okay.
So but core topic would be to to support food choices for students.
Okay.
Right, so that would be the main thing.
All right. Yeah. 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 Thank you.
So work number 13.
13. And make a freshman amenities checklist. Wow.
So like an Amazon wish list of like things you would need in the dorm room. So that way you're not like scrambling when you get to
Right,
university.
yeah,
You know
wow.
exactly what you need.
Yeah, so Penn State specific.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's cool. So that requires you to do some survey, and also maybe because this really feels like very narrow, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, and if you really want it, this can be done within a week.
Well, we were thinking like you get the surveys
Yeah.
and you put them in like the freshman halls to see like what were the things that they were forgetting, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you make like a list for guys and girls or a neutral one,
Oh, cool. Yeah, guys, girls, and yeah, and then if you
especially
can
for like
get
supplementals and stuff.
yeah,
Like,
and if you can get people's reactions
mhm.
after promoting it, and also rate, like it can be maybe pre and post test. So
Okay.
in your survey, how ready did you feel, for example,
Yeah.
because it's a little bit retroactive.
Right.
Right? And after providing your amenity checklist to maybe incoming students,
Mhm.
maybe there are some admitted students, I don't know, along the way this
Yeah.
semester, you can provide this amenity checklist and you
Yeah.
can promote it through some social media and
Yeah.
ask them to rate their comfort levels.
Yeah,
Something like
come in
that.
yeah.
That would be really nice.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Team 5.
Team 5. Rankings, study strategies to go to spots. Oh wow, okay. What is S? S?
Like it's like S tier is like the best, and then F tier is like the worst.
Oh, I see.
So it's S A B C D.
Oh wow. Rankings. So then, what would be the so one of the questions would be how to have people use or follow those strategies, or how, so first one is how to get their input, people's input to decide the ranking or strategies. So that will involve some survey.
Yeah, like a Google form or something.
Yeah, and how to also disseminate this information so that people can use it.
Yeah.
So the usage data will be, I think, related to the impact or the evaluation. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, overall, I think this is a very, very good theme. But think about how to make it happen.
Okay.
So that would be, yeah, you will figure it out. Yeah, yeah.
We're team. We're doing like study spot like this. Oh really?
Yeah. Right here, so
We're doing like spots.
spots. They have both strategies, spots. Have you had any other ideas?
No.
Study spots, study space. Yes.
Oh, also, share your.
Did you rank study space?
We wouldn't like rank it. We would like put like different categories and like have different criteria for like each thought on.
Can your team members and their team members talk and to kind of maximize differentiation? So can these two teams overlap a bit? So can both teams talk a bit? Yes, to minimize overlap. Yeah, you can do it. That'll be great.
We're group 6.
Group 6.
So we already talked to you about
Yeah, about
working
the-
with the PhD like
Yeah.
wellness related TikTok.
Yeah, wellness related and wellness places. And you will be using our TikTok account.
Yeah, if that's all right.
Yeah. If you can include different dimensions of learning, I think you already included spiritual ones, mental, and physical, and like also there is a occupational wellness, which is related to career. So if you can emphasize career piece also, that would be great.
Yeah.
And then whenever you create a video, if you can mention about this class, or slightly indicate this is coming out of this class. That would
Yeah.
be-
So how like do you just want us to have hashtags, or do you want it to be in like the description, or do you want it like actually a part of the video? How do you want?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But somehow if you can link it to this class, there can be different means. You can try test it out and we do some guys and our other interns.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can you if you can describe it, include it as using like this class TikTok account, that would be great.
Okay. Yes.
We're Team 7, and we're going to do a magazine for college wellness, but specifically with like tips on how to like basically upkeep your mental and physical well-being. So it doesn't really have to do with like the school as a whole, like Penn State or like to go and stuff. It's just more tips on like personal health, mental and physical health.
Will it be a electronic form or digital?
It's gonna be on Canva. So
Oh, Canva.
So it's gonna look something like a magazine. No, sorry, it's loading. So it's going to be this. It's basically gonna be like a magazine, and we're gonna have like a front page, and then yeah.
Okay. And your challenge would be how you make sure that the magazine is consumed. So it will be challenge. It will be your challenge to keep track of those views and gather student reactions and how that actually helps and so on. So it's a. I suggest that you also are open to be open to be to use a different media than Canva. You can use Canva, but try to explore how you can reach out to people. What would be the most effective ways to reach out to people other than using Canva?
We could also do like we could have like Canva, or we can upload it as a PDF, and we could use maybe QR codes and stuff like that. Maybe we'll be able to put it on like broadcast as best possible for people to just scan it.
How about if we include Canva, but one of the teams I asked them to create a GPT. You know, in ChatGPT, you can create your own custom GPT. You can supply the wellness-related info to and also directions. So whenever people talk about or curious about wellness, they go to the GPT. Get guidance about what to do. So in addition to Canva, maybe you could create a custom GPT. Creating custom GPT will take 2 hours. and what it can impact for no one to give you.
Okay. Alright. Like we could not like so you know like on campus when you have like the boards and stuff you have like paper around it. Are we able to use that? Like do we have to use
Boards,
like the boards with like the
then pointing, keyboard point, 10 point at your camera, and also another one to maybe your GPT, so that you can actually interact with your ideas.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people. Okay. So
Number 15 go with like
yeah.
and I think we're gonna like promote people to this, how they procrastination and other things like that. And then as well, maybe create. We're thinking either an Excel spreadsheet where they can like sort of click things off on their to-do list and how to like do that way and like give them notifications, or actually like have a physical roadmap about how it progresses. But like we're kind of in between those right now. But I think those are our two ideas.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah. So yeah, put down the GPT idea or
Okay. Yeah.
AI.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We're team 4, and our idea was like to make a Pinterest or Instagram page, make it easier for students to access resources that are available for like their mental health, mental well-being, and also promote discent tips in general, and maybe get some like interactivity going on the pages so students can give feedback on what they'd like to see more of on the page, like promoting various resources from different parts of the university. Just trying to bring more, because I know a lot of students don't use the resources that we have, and we have some great resources available to them. So
Yeah. I think yours overlaps with some other students, some people.
Does it?
So yeah, well-being. But here again, maybe if you can add mental wellness and also occupational and career and mental
like a
health are
career thing.
interrelated.
Mhm.
And also I'm realizing that I'm suggesting students to use AI. These days, creating a GPT is very easy.
Okay.
And if you can kind of have a GPT that can go along with this, so that maybe you will collect data from people, and then you can feed the data to GPT, so that
Use
they
it to
can.
create
Yeah.
something else. Okay, that makes sense.
Can you?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, do you want to go?
Are you different? Team?
No, we're same team. We're team 8.
Team 8.
Yeah, so we're gonna like interview like a lot of different people to find like different like music tastes and like their favorite music for different like activities they're doing, like working out and studying, like rock climbing or just anything. And then we're creating like separate like different optimized playlists for that activity. So like we'd have like I don't know, like rock music or something for like working out and all of that, or whatever their favorite music is. It's like gonna be like 3 different playlists.
Yeah. So I think creating a playlist can be done almost overnight. So your challenge would be to how you would approach it, how you would make it used by um, others. So tracking the impact and usage will be very important, and also to the criteria for adding those different songs and how you collected data to make that decision, not just randomly or by your preference, your team member preference. It should be, I think, based on actual data, people's inputs. If that can happen, that would be great.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
your challenge would be also to how to disseminate it, how to make it used by others.
Okay.
So that
And just see the
So like
effect on it.
promoting it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So one of the questions would be like that. Because I think what you are trying to do is clear, but how you do it, how you increase the impact will be challenging. So,
Okay. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
I'm from Team 9.
nice.
And our idea for the study spaces, we had this written down last week. And now we just noticed that Team 5 just copied our whole idea. So do you think you could ask them to change it?
Study around.
And mine is team 9.
Yeah, there was another. Maybe it's your team, right? I asked those two teams to. Yeah, we'll just very careful. Yeah, but yours is a bit unique. Like study, like if you go with 9 personality types, like this one, so maybe you can shift the focus. Like you can approach categories by different personality types by their preference, because different people will prefer different space.
Right.
So it will be space recommendations guide by their space. Something like that. I think that should be fine.
Okay. Yeah. So we're both doing study spaces, but we're doing with
Yeah.
reference to
Yeah,
personality types.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe based on any of them.
Okay. Makes sense. Thank you.
Hello. I'm team 1. Our idea is to make like a wellness website. Do you think that that would be?
This seems very broad.
It would be like on campus for like the pick me up spots or like feel good spots that for students that are stressed, like if they're freshmen and just come in and don't really know like a lot about Penn State, or older students that just are looking for something to kind of decompress. So like we have like songs or places to go on campus or just things around the area that you can kind of decompress.
That also left with some of the students' projects. We say here, if this is okay, this is study spot. Okay. Yeah. So your challenge would be to differentiate. Also, creating a website is one thing, but it has to be used by people. So maybe you can create a website, a web page, I don't know. And also, I'm suggesting different things to create it. So you have all the data, and you can easily create the page. For example, if I go to speaker, I feel stuck, or suggest use the reading, then it will use your data.
How do you make this?
It's crazy. So
Okay.
anyway, so you can do it in 30 minutes or an hour. So, I can show you people how to do it. But anyway, so that's new schedule.
Okay. So maybe instead of a website, do a GPT with the information that we find, because we're gonna like get survey and interview with like a form, and then we're trying to send it to over 40 people, I think, of like different kinds of people.
Yeah, you will probably need to have something. It can be just a website or maybe Instagram post. Maybe you can use our Instagram account, post Instagram account, and then promote your GPT, and maybe you can create one like Canva or PDF, and then go from there.
Okay.
But I guess it will have some extensive information because we're addressing different aspects. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. So
In general, that's good.
that's good. All right. Cool. Thank you.
How's it going? We're team 3. We changed our mind actually on like what the details of our Instagram wants to be. Instead of doing like wellness, we want to do like more of the information side with like introducing people to like the resources and clubs throughout PSU. So we want to like reach out to the clubs, whether it's something that we're involved in we've never even heard of, and be like, hey, can you give us a little bit about your club? And then we'll like spotlight them and be like, this is the chess club, this is the reading club, because a lot of people don't know about the clubs. And then I was like,
Yeah, so you'll be club selection guide.
but not just like clubs exclusively, but also like tutoring. Like there's so much on campus like resources. We're gonna highlight the people like, hey, if you're struggling, this is exam season, you're struggling in whatever math class. Here's a new list of all the topics or whatever, or not topics, tutor times. Just like general information that we think people could help people either find something interesting or help them with quick classes.
So would you be open to collaborating with our Instagram team, so that if you create something, then you can post it through our Instagram page?
Okay, so like run through your instead of creating a standalone.
Right. Because what happens is that after a semester, those creating Instagram page accounts go dead, almost inactive, right? So
So do what we were saying, but instead on a page that we create just to yours, for your class's Instagram page.
Right.
You can do that.
Yeah, and one thing to also to think about is to utilize GPT. So you will collect data. This is about.
We were going to change that. We just we're talking about it. We're going to change it.
Remind me again. Just so what was the topic?
To highlight clubs, activities, and resources throughout the campus.
Yeah, that would be great. And also, if somehow, if you can personalize those suggestions.
Yeah. We were thinking we're in different majors. We could go our own way. Actually, I'm in engineering. There's a lot of different types of free training stuff like that. You can learn how to 3D print stuff. I could personally do that and make it more personalized to our majors.
And then maybe the Enneagram, for example.
Yeah, interests and
interest
who we are.
So somehow you can link some of the course materials to what you provide, and so that
we can definitely tie that in. I think with that idea.
Yeah. That'd be great. So if you can describe.
Yeah, we'll update the page.
And then there's just one other thing, Clement. He's not in the class anymore, but he's in our group.
Yeah, can you go on and expunge him on there? Because we have a sixth member we were waiting to see. He's not actually enrolled in the class.
This guy, he's Clement. He's not in the class.
When we did our presentation, we were waiting for him to show up. We went through the roster, not even on the roster.
Oh,
so it's not that he's not coming.
5 now?
Yeah, we have 5.
I don't know where the fifth.
Basically 4.
Basically, yeah, the other kid barely showed up.
Oh, really? Okay. That would be a challenge.
Yeah.
So what's your
3?
Sure.
Because we were waiting for him to show up. He never showed up. We looked. He's not class.
Yeah. So they are missing 2 members. So can you track them?
Okay.
Yeah,
We have a member that dropped the class that was just added to our team, and then we have another one that just kind of sometimes shows up.
Your number or
We're number 3.
3. Okay. Can you come?
Yes.
Hi, it's just
I'm from group 12. So so our idea is basically, since we're in college and a lot of students go through stress, obviously, we wanted to test different stress relieving methods, as of going for walks, running, yoga. So I'm thinking I think we kind of explained it over here. So over a sort of
Study, I guess.
yes, so each member is going to be doing one thing a week. I could be journaling right after every day. I take my time to journal, and I'll do that for a week straight, and I'll see, am I feeling relieved? And then the other members too. We haven't decided yet if we're going to be all doing the same method, and then alternating. Each week we do this, each week we do that. Kind of each member does their own thing, but then we're gonna record basically each day, and then come together I guess during this class or outside of class, and at the end hopefully we have data for all of that.
So the challenge would be to disseminate what you're doing, what you're finding out.
Yeah.
Because the impact should be the community, on the community.
Yeah.
So think about it. That would be one of your questions, I guess, how to make it known, or how to make your study or your experiments to be used by other people on campus, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. Maybe we were going to do it all separately. So seeing how to we think about it by ourselves, and then coming together as a group, and then kind of using that as that's the sample for the population of Penn State. Even though it's a tiny sample, but still that's why we decided to do it individually.
Yeah. Somehow, if you're open to document and also publish those progress and also findings, that would be nice.
Yeah, we're planning through photos and stuff.
Right.
So that sounds
yeah. Photos or if possible videos, if possible, but
yeah. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, yeah, and find another one. There is one person constantly missing, so you can check. Okay, yeah, maybe you can check with him.
I'm gonna see
Yeah, check in. Yeah. Are you the same thing?
Yes, for group 11.
11.
Yes.
Good reviews. Yeah, so we have another team very similar to yours. You are 11. Or are you the team? There was another team. Yeah, here. So,
But that one's more like, for ours, we're kind of like, if you want to see like our thing, so it's like, what is the best dining hall? What is the worst dining hall? What is the best dining hall to study? Best buffet on campus? What commons has the best variety? What are the top restaurants? And then like, what are your favorite things to study? So theirs is kind of more about like,
from a wellness perspective.
yeah, it's more, yeah.
Our main focus is the dining halls, and which is the best dining hall.
And then I was gonna do regular.
So, and it's a bit. I think this one is a bit. How can I say? Highly short term. Meaning, if you just do survey and post it, that may be too short term, I guess.
So we're gonna do like reviews, so like other people that are actually eating, show us like what they get, like rate it.
We might host videos.
Like videos.
Thinking of also doing videos.
Okay. Then how about you collaborate with dining commons, like these entities, reach out to them, and then they may not like it because anyway. So because your goal will be to improve the quality of student life, right, by giving good reviews. So, but somehow, I don't know. You don't have to reach out. Somehow, if you make the reviews known to them, for example, as a person who uses warning comment today, I don't know whether it's happening campus wide. They took all the trays out. Now we are. Yeah, you don't use tape the tray, and then I'm holding all those dishes here. So anyway, that became stressful for me personally. Anyway, so if you gather all those feedback, their satisfaction, dissatisfaction, and get those known to those dining hall managers, and so that would be really good.
So like if we go to like a dining hall, we ask like people like, what are some things you don't like about dining hall, things you would change about dining hall.
What advice would you give for the dining hall?
So that you will be kind of a customer satisfaction maybe consultant or something like that.
So you want us to try and talk to the students and also to the dining hall, tell them how to improve, how to.
If you can get to that point, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
Do we get extra credit?
Maybe.
Okay.
But you may have enough because anyway. So yeah, it's to actually make real change.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay. So, is there any team that didn't talk to me? You're good? Okay. So, it's a 4 or 8. We don't have enough time, but having this conversation was very, very, very important. Here, let's see. Start new chat. Yeah. Maybe later, maybe I can log into my account, but I found myself suggesting to maybe about half of the teams to utilize GPT or create a GPT, custom GPT. I created one recently, but it's not too difficult. If you know what the purpose of the GPT is, and if you know what steps to follow, and if you have some information to feed to the GPT, yeah, you can create a custom GPT and you can help people to use it. And it can be a really good item to add to your resume or your portfolio. Right, so think about that. Use this class project as a career building exercise as well. So try to do cool things that you can put on your resume. And given the fact that creating a GPT is not too difficult, like I spent maybe less than 2 hours to create a GPT for a performance management to create a to help people to create their performance goals for a company. So I did that with less than 2 hours, and it can happen. And also GPT gives you the stats regarding number of users or views. So that can be also a good performance measure. So many teams are thinking about creating a Canva or some sort of information system like website or Instagram posts and so on. If your project can go with, it can be ChatGPT or it can be Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, and those tools allow you to create your own custom AI agent. So yeah, think about creating a custom AI agent. So that would be my suggestion. Here, any questions regarding team project? Do you feel all comfortable regarding the direction? Cool. Yeah. Congratulations. All right. Okay. So yeah, these are workbook. I want to give you a preview regarding this career construction interview. Today, I wanted to demonstrate how to do this. I will have to find another way to do it. So if plan A didn't work, we need to go with plan B as an agent because we still have the same goals to achieve. So here, yeah, what we will do next time on Thursday is to have your interviewee. So you will take turns. So one person will be the interviewer, and these questions will be given by the interviewer. And then this form needs to be filled out by you as the interviewee. So there are, let's see, six sections. Yeah, so the first one, so as a prep, you think about, so you will be doing eventually on Thursday. So think about who you admire currently or growing up, who you admire then, and then think about so come up with those names and explain why, and think about the similarities and differences. So I want you to think about come up with two names. And then here, the second question is to share what YouTube channel or magazine, TV shows, or video clip you enjoyed most, and why. So the why has some clues. And the third one, what do you do usually in your free time, and hobbies and so on. So you list up those hobbies or your leisure, and here why you like it. So the why, even if you enjoy the same hobby, why you enjoy it can be different. So think about those, and you will share the why. By the way, you will end up typing the answers. So if you feel comfortable or if you want to save some time, you may want to type those and have that conversation with your colleague next time. And mottos, quotes, or lyrics, your favorite ones will be shared. and that can tell you about yourself. And then I want you to also come up with favorite subject, dislike subjects, and regions. So let's say you like the math class, and there are different regions, but maybe some of you may have liked math because you like to solve problems, or you like something tangible, and you like the sense of achievement, something like that. So think about your favorite subject and dislike subject. And the last one is called earliest recollections. These are about a memory that you can remember. You should go as far as possible, meaning remembering or recalling a moment that happened to your when you were age 2 through maybe 6. So it can be difficult, but think about 3 scenes that you can go as far back, and also it can be positive experience or somewhat painful ones. Okay, so do not try to share only positive ones, and there are something to learn from the painful ones as well. So we will talk about this on Thursday. The entire Thursday will be devoted to this. But here, after doing it, okay, I'm not done yet. After doing it, we will come up with the themes. So the entire session will be about to find commonalities among the content that you've shared based on these interviews, and those are called themes. So those are your live themes. And in your assignment in the workbook, I want you to describe relevant stories. Right, so one theme can be from question 1 and 3, for example, and another theme can be from question 1, 5, things like that. And then after doing all these, I want you to reflect upon these questions. So this is the assignment, and you will complete this on Thursday. You will do the live interview with your teammate, and then the submission due is this Sunday. Make sense? And then I will give you a little bit of demo, if possible, at the beginning, and then we will start the activity. Yeah. Right. Thank you.